And we'll keep it 63-56. A 7-point game with 6:01 to go.
Tell you what, the defensive effort by ASU has really turned up a notch here in the last few minutes. Colorado has not scored in the last 2.5.
Simpson to inbound. He gets it to Hadley on the near sideline. It's Lampkin. Has it at the top of the key. Leaves for Simpson. 8 to shoot. He's guarded by Miller. Has a pick from Lampkin if he wants it. Doesn't use it. Puts it up and finishes over the tall Sean Phillips. A great finish at the rim by KJ Simpson. It's a 9-point game. Simpson getting the ball back. ASU would have liked to delay a game there. They're not going to get it. 5.5 minutes to go. Collins with ball in hand. His team down by 9. Frankie Collins sets up from the Colorado logo, moves to the left wing. Now cross court, Jemiah Neal, three-pointer, right wing. Oh, just rattles around. It looked good for a moment, but it spins out, and KJ Simpson grabs the rebound for the Buffaloes. Hammond, three-pointer. Rattles around and in. Julian Hammond hits the three-pointer for the first time tonight, and he puts the lead back to double digits for the Buffaloes, 68-56. 5 minutes to go. Collins back the other way, goes end-to-end, spinning, and the easy layup for Frankie Collins.
That three that fell for Hammond, a perfect example of how this night has gone for ASU thus far. Spinning all the way around and drops at the last second.
Flare of drama from Julian Hammond with the ball in hand. Now gives to KJ Simpson at the top of the key, moving to the far side of the perimeter. Simpson will take a three-pointer of his own. This one's far off the glass. Tipping it is Sean Phillips into the hands of Frankie Collins. Collins moving left. Three-pointer is good by Adam Miller. None of these three-pointers have been too clean, Scott. They've all rattled around a little bit, and Adam Miller, the latest to get one, 68, now 61. 4.5 to go in Boulder.
Colorado's starting to get annoyed that ASU just won't go away.
And trying to battle for the basketball is Perez, and he's going to draw the jump ball. The possession arrow favors Colorado. With 4:22 to go, 7-point game.
ASU so feisty on defense. That is a great play by Jose Perez to force that tie-up just as it was Hadley crossing the half-court line. ASU up in their faces defensively. Assistant coach Jermaine Kimbrough, kind of the coordinator of the defense in the basketball way, jumping up and down over there on the bench, and he is getting his guys to respond. It's his winning time right now.
Hammond gets instructions from Tad Boyle. 10 to shoot as he takes it to the near side wing. Gets it to Simpson. Now back with Hammond. 5 to shoot for Julian Hammond. Battling Hammond. Mid-range at the Pac-12 logo. Gets it to fall. A perfect mid-range shot from Julian Hammond. Gets the lead back up to 9. 70-61. Inside 4 to go. The crowd getting excited at the CU Event Center. Jemiah Neal leaves for Adam Miller. Miller on the far wing, guarded by Hammond. Going to start his rush towards the paint. Floats it up with the left hand and gets it to fall. Good touch by Adam Miller. 7-point game again, 70-63. 3.5 to go. As Hammond, now the main ball handler for Colorado, guarded by Neal. Gives it to De Silva at the midcourt logo. And looked off Julian Hammond. And now we'll give it to it as Hammond right at the near side elbow. Hammond looking, wants the three-pointer. It's blocked by Jose Perez. Simpson gets it back. No, now into the hands of Phillips. All the way down court is Perez. The pass too long for him. He was wide open. ASU didn't have to do that if they didn't want to. And it's going to go as a turnover with 3 minutes and 6 seconds to go. We're going to take our final break of the evening in Boulder. It's Colorado 70, Arizona State 63. 3:06 to go here in Boulder on Blaze Radio. 3 minutes and 6 seconds to go in Boulder, where Colorado leads Arizona State 70-63. It's going to be an exciting fight towards the finish, as Colorado will inbound the basketball from their own end when play restarts. It's 6-5 Colorado, 5-6 Arizona State in Pac-12 play. And a very important game in the Pac-12 standing, Scott.
That it is. Colorado sitting at 6-5, ASU at 5-6. Both teams kind of on opposite ends of the spectrum in terms of their entire season, but similar situations in the conference. And if you ask me right now, 70-63 Colorado lead. My opinion, the first to 75, 77 is going to win this game. ASU's defense has been great in this second half. It's got to be fantastic here in the final 3 minutes.
Bobby Hurley set this up as a weekend against the mountain schools on their own that could make or break their season. Could be a season-defying weekend as Colorado working against the Arizona State full-court press as De Silva gets it across the timeline. Guarded by Collins as De Silva on the far wing. Will leave for Cody Williams. Now at the top of the key is Hadley. Williams will get it back, driving on Gaffney before he backs out for Hadley. Hadley, top of the key, gonna drive. Jose Perez with the right hand, gets it to go, and one. Jose Perez can't believe it, but Hadley with a great finish to draw the foul, and he has a chance to make it a 10-point game with 2:38 to go.
That's a really tough play there by Hadley. Shot clock winding down on him, just had to go full bore into the paint. Able to get a step on Jose Perez, finish with the foul. It is a big, big testament to the night Perez has had. Just 2 points, 1 of 9. He's been getting hurt hard on the defensive end.
And one good for Hadley. He's up to 14 points. Now into double figures in 6 of his last 8 games. So the Sun Devils down by double digits, 2.5 to go. As Frankie Collins will direct traffic from the far sideline. Moves it to Jemiah Neal, gonna drive down the baseline. Now to the far sideline. A 3-point try from Adam Miller and a timely 3-pointer from the redshirt junior. It's Adam Miller, his second 3-pointer of the game, and both of them in the second half have come at important times. 2:21 to go, 73-66.
He's a sweet shooter over there, Adam Miller, and we talked about how he hasn't had a stroke the last few games. Starting to come alive here, and it's been a big part as to why ASU's in this game. He's played really nice perimeter defense as well. Being a guard, he's quick on his feet and can shift sideline to sideline almost, and he's sticking with this Colorado offense that is so slash heavy. It's really taken the load off. I don't know about taking the load off, really. Jose Perez has kind of lacked. Adam Miller's picked up that slack, and he's helping out on the offensive side with his shooting abilities. Only question is it going to be enough at this stage in the game?
Arizona State 12 from 25 from the field in the second half. They're winning the second half 31-29. Makes it a 7-point game. They came into the half down by 9, and they found the offense. They've made 4 of their last 4 from the field, Scott. Now it's just about getting those stops on defense with 2:21 to go.
ASU, that is one of the things that has been a staple of theirs, is getting stops on defense in the Bobby Hurley era. They're going to need some of them right now.
Press coming again from Arizona State, and Simpson was fouled, believed, by Miller in transition. And Miller, don't think, meant to do it. So he draws his 3rd foul and will send KJ Simpson to the line.
To the line, number 2, KJ Simpson.
Sometimes you see that an intentional foul when you're down by, I don't know, 5 or 6. I don't think that's what Miller was going for there. And the free throw, no good from Simpson. As Collins will lead the rush the other way. Collins at the rim. Gets it to go as it just gets it to roll over the front edge of the rim. So perhaps the ball never lies moment for Arizona State. 5-point game, 2 minutes to go. In Boulder as Hammond almost had the ball stripped. Got it away from Simpson at midcourt. Now De Silva at the Pac-12 logo. Will back out for Hammond. As Hammond at the Colorado logo at midcourt, guarded by Jemiah Neal. 10 to shoot for the Buffaloes as De Silva will come in for the screen. Hammond will use it, move to his right as Gaffney will pick him up. Now leaves for Hadley. Gaffney gonna move with him. Hadley, 3-pointer is good. Javon Hadley with perhaps the biggest shot of the game for Colorado, up to 17 points in the game. As ASU back the other way, 3-point try was short. Came from Adam Miller. And it's now an 8-point game with 1:28 to go.